Kinetic Particle Theory explained.
Is kinetic particle theory. Kinetic particle theory is the study on how different states of matter, primarily solid, liquid, and gas, behave, based on the concepts that all matter is made up of tiny, round spheres called particles. These particles have kinetic energy.
The three states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas.
Solids vibrate in their fixed position. Vibrates because they still have kinetic energy, regular lattice structure, strong forces of attraction. Attraction holds particles together in lattice shape.
This is a liquid. As you can see, the particles are quite close together, but they don't have a fixed shape. This is because they have weak forces of attraction between the particles, and this also causes them to have an irregular arrangement of particles. The particles of the liquid move around each other, and they have higher kinetic energy than solids.
Gas, it has a random arrangement, particles are far apart, and it has weakest force of attraction. It moves quickly in random direction in a straight line, and it has the highest amount of kinetic energy.
Processes from solid to liquid is melting, from liquid to gas is boiling or evaporating, gas to liquid is condensation, and gas to solid is freezing.
Why does sugar dissolve faster in hot water than in cold water? First, let's look at the cold water. Cold water particles move slower than hot water particles. This means they have less kinetic energy and they cannot break down the sugar cube into small sugar crystals as fast as hot water. Next, as for the hot water, the sugar particles are spreading much faster. That's because in hot water, the water particles move faster and bump into the sugar more often and with more energy. This helps the sugar break apart and dissolve quickly.
Experiment number 2. How to separate a sand and salt mixture. Number 1. Dissolving. Add the sand salt mixture to water in a beaker. Stir gently to dissolve the salt. Number 2. Filtration. Pour the mixture through a filter paper, like a coffee filter, into a conical flask or beaker. The sand will be trapped on the filter paper while the salt water passes through. Number 3. Evaporation. Pour the salt water solution into an evaporating basin or dish. Heat gently, but not too high, to evaporate the water, leaving behind the salt crystals. Number 4. Cooling and drying. Once the water has evaporated, let the salt crystals to cool and dry completely.
Honorable mentions. Plasma. Plasma is a gas that is superheated and highly energized. It is heated to the point that the electrons are able to break free from the atoms and make a mix of positively charged ions and free electrons. Electrons? The hell? Bose-Einstein condensate. Bose-Einstein condensate is a state of matter that forms under extremely cold conditions. This makes the atoms slow down so much that it allows the atoms them to act as one superatom. They show quantum behaviors that allow them to have superfluidity, which is flowing without resistance.